you can see, this is another Motivational Mondays video. And as you might have already know, in Motivational Mondays, we take some problems and find some solutions the motivational way. So in this video, we are going to focus on this question. How can I improve my communication skills? Well, I am lacking in communication skills and I want to improve. So get me some specific tips and tricks so that I can improve myself. If these are the questions that you have right now, then this video is exactly for you. Watch along until the end of the video to find out some new tips and tricks that is going to be very helpful for you. Now, if you are new around this channel, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel and share this video to as many people as possible so that they might find this video very useful. Now, a short clip will be played emphasizing the importance of communication. So see that clip and enjoy.
This is Richa. Richa wants to return a product bought from this shop. She goes to the cash counter and informs the cashier.
Hello ma'am, I want to return this product bought from your shop 2 days back.
No response from the counter. She asks again. Again, no response from the counter. Sometime later, the cashier responds. Sorry, we can't take back now.
But why? Can you give me a reason?
The cashier is not responding as she is busy with other customers. Richa thinks that this is not a proper way to respond.
I think I made a mistake by buying from this shop. I'll not buy anything from here in future.
Near the exit, she meets the sales manager of the shop.
May I help you, ma'am?
Actually, I came to return a product bought from this shop, but the cashier is not addressing my problem. She says she can't take it back now.
Oh, maybe she is busy now. Allow me to solve your problem.
He also clearly explains the policy to Richa.
Ma'am, as per our policy, we can take back the sold product within 30 days of purchase. But we need the bill. So if you give us the bill, we will check what is the problem and will take it back if faulty.
Richa understands now.
Thank you for explaining. We'll bring the bill and return.
Moral: communication is meant to be two-sided. One-sided communication leads to confusion.
Now, this week's video is going to be about how to improve your communication skills. Now, people with good communication skills are always related to these qualities. They are related to being confident and they are always related to be persuasive. They can easily persuade anyone who they see, and they are also related with good leadership qualities. So these are some qualities associated with respect to the communication skills and a good communicator. Now let us take two people. Let us consider that their qualities are equal. All the other qualities that you can take, their time management skills, their confidence, everything, take them to be equal for those two people. Then the only qualities that is deciding between them is their leadership qualities as well as their good communication skills. So the communication skill and leadership quality can alone tell what the person has achieved in their life. Well, good communication corresponds to good confidence, more respect among people, and also good persuasiveness, or people will be ready to listen to you, and you can also communicate what you want to say. So these are all the benefits of being a good communicator. Now, how can you improve your communication skills? Well, this video is exactly on that. Now, there is a very common misconception in the air. Well, if you have learnt English, then you are a good communicator. Well, that is not the case. English is just another language, but communication is a skill. Well, languages are just meant to be read or to be understood. It is a means of communication, but communication is an art or a skill in itself. So it can be learned, it can be developed. So first try and develop the art of communication. Now first start it with your mother tongue. So whenever you try and start to communicate or improve upon your communication skills, it need not be only English. You can start it with your confident mother tongue and you can improve upon it while you transfer to English. Well, just follow these check boxes or tick the check boxes when you start it with your mother tongue. The first quality being eye contact. You should always have eye contact when you talk so that you make sure that they are present over there. You recognize their presence. The second thing being body language. Well, it is considered that your body language consists of 55% of what you are trying to communicate. Well, it seems the body language is rather very important part of your communication. Well, the third point being your voice tonality or the tone with which you talk. Well, giving stress on certain words makes them emphasizes the word so that it specifies the importance of that same word. So you have to be specific on your voice tonality or the tone with which you speak. Now the fourth very important point being your reading the situation. Well, the person who is trying to listen to what you are trying to say is always aware of the situation, or he wants to listen something based on the situation. Well, if you are in a very stressful situation, then you have to use certain types of words so that you can reach into his mind and make him understand what you are trying to say. If you are in a sad situation, then you have to use appropriate words to emphasize what you are trying to say. If you are in a happier kind of situation and you want to celebrate, then use some kind of words that motivate the other person who is listening. Well, these are the types of check boxes that you have to check when you are trying to communicate in any language, may it be English or your mother tongue. Now, even if you want to communicate in English, not even your mother tongue, even if you want to communicate with English, then keep it general, or keep your words very concise and very simple. Don't go and speak very complicated words from the dictionary and you don't want the other person to be confused. You just want them to understand what you are trying to say, and you want them to get to know what you are trying to say. You don't want them to confuse themselves by hearing to more complex words or more confusing words. And that is a trick so that you can learn many of such words. Use small notebooks or flashcards so that you can learn new words or learn very difficult words, so that your brain gets accustomed to those words, so that when naturally talking, you can use those words and make an impression on the other person. But the words should be new, but it need not be difficult. Difficult words rather confuse the one who is listening to you, and they don't get your point, or they don't understand what you are trying to say. Now the next point is monkey see, monkey do. Well, your brain is just like a monkey. It sees whatever the other people are doing and takes what they are doing and just reflects what they are trying to do. It just copies what they are trying to do when you see them. So whatever you see, whatever you hear, your brain tries and implements that in yourself as well. Well, the point being, you have to see the reporters or popular journalists or the person who you think communicates better, and you have to just copy them. Just take the good qualities and attributes and how they are trying to communicate from them, and try and imitate that in front of a mirror or in front of a camera, or try and record yourself and try and see how you are communicating. Just focus on your communication skills, your body language, your eye contact, and all the check boxes that I mentioned previously, and try and communicate in a better way and try and copy them so that you get all the attributes from them and implement your own style. The last point being, your mind has built a mental barrier or a mental block. Well, you have put into your mind that whether if you are not a good communicator, then you have put in your mind that communication is not my cup of tea, or communication isn't for me. Well, just remember that nobody is born a good communicator. Communication is just a skill, and skills can be learned. If you want to build upon your skill of communication, then practice and patience must be your key. Well, you have to practice over and over again. You have to come out of your comfort zone so that you can concentrate on this communication skill and build upon it, so that you can build your communication skill in a better basis. You have to practice and you have to be patient. This skill cannot be mastered overnight, and there are no shortcuts to mastering communication. Well, you have to meet new people, you have to talk to them, you have to make them understand what you are trying to say, or talk to them on a longer basis, so that you can build a strong and very good base of your communication, such that you improve upon that every time you focus on what you are trying to say or what you are trying to build. So that is this video stressing upon the communication skills and the tips and tricks to improvise your communication skills. And if you like the content that I am providing, then please make sure to like to this video and subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to get more new videos and awesome content that I will be providing every Monday. So see you guys in the next video with more content.